Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up? So we got it's Patrick Ben David on the reaction of Iran and the Israel conflict. Let's get straight to it. Make sure you hit the sub, like, and comment. Let's get straight to it, baby.
You off. If you're part of the community that can reason in a logical, non-emotional, name-calling way, I want to have a debate with you. Tear apart my argument at whatever level you want, whether you're pro-Iran, pro-Israel, pro-Palestine, pro-Ukraine, whatever you may be. One thing you need to know about me, just 2 weeks ago, everybody was saying I'm pro-Iran. I'm not about America because I called out Daily Wire and, oh my God, Ben Shapiro this, Patrick, all he cares about is Iran. And then yesterday, after my Piers Morgan interview, no. Pat's a Zionist. He's a pro-Israel guy. Make up your mind. Which one am I to you? Seems like I'm pissing both of you guys off, but here's where I stand. I'm about America first. I'm going to make my argument to you today, once and for all. I've been very consistent about my position. You tell me whatever you want to say, but let me start off by telling you this. My position is based on what these two eyes have seen when I lived in Iran for 11 years, 10 and a half years, and we escaped and came to Germany, then we came to the States. I saw with these eyes a lot of hate in Iran. Margat Amrika, death upon America, non-stop. So, having said that, for those of you that are defending Iran and you hate Israel, and Israel's the problem, and America's the problem, no problem. Iran's had control of their country for a long time, since 1979. Why is it that their misery index is 61 right now? Why is it their misery index has doubled in the last 6 years? That's inflation and unemployment. Why is it that their corruption index in the world is 149 out of 180, while the world average score is 43? The Middle East countries average is 34. The North Africa average is 34. Iran's average is 24. How much corruption is there in Iran? And by the way, for some of you guys are like, no. They're definitely not the biggest exporters of terrorism. That is America. That is not Iran. That's not what they're doing. Houthis, Hamas, Hezbollah. You want me to continue? What do you want me to do with Iran, what they're doing? You think they wake up in the morning saying they love America? No. By the way, history for you. You know what's the first country ever that said death upon America? It was North Korea in the 50s. Do you know what's the second country in the world that ever said death upon America? It was Iran. You know under who? Khomeini. When? January of 1979, when Shah fell. And by the way, for those of you that say, so what's your solution for Iran? Because I love the people of Iran, not the politics. I love the people of Iran. You want to know what the number two country, second country ever, in 1953, that announced Israel as a sovereign state? You know, it was the second leading Muslim country in the world in 1953 to actually announce Israel as a sovereign state. It was Iran. You know under who? The Shah of Iran, when Iran used to be at peace, when the Middle East used to be at peace, and he got along with Israel, even though he didn't trust the Zionists who ran the media in America, and he called them out all the time in many interviews with Wallace, and he's always like, I don't trust those guys, the New York Times, the this, the that, but he still had a relationship with them, and Iran never got up saying, Margat Amrika, death upon America. That anger and rage came from a different place. Why? I don't know. Now let me continue with the people.
It came from Satan. That's all it is. Patrick, you're not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it came from Satan. Islam is not a good religion. Y'all know what my stand. I'm Christian, so every other religion is from Satan to me. Whatever you want to believe in, that's on you. But to me, Islam is demonic. It's from Satan. It's not from God. So anything that opposes God is demonic. It's from Satan. So if it harms your feelings, I don't care. This is what I stand on. Right? This is what I stand on. If I get for this, it is what it is. I have to pick up my cross, like Jesus said, pick up your cross and follow me. That's what I gotta do. If I have to get, it is what it is.
People that say, well, you know, the part with Piers Morgan, you know, it's a $300 billion U.S. has given to Israel. That's adjusted to inflation. It's really $150 billion since 1948, 76 years, of which most was given before 1980. Do you know why? Because on January 1st of 1980, you know what Jimmy Carter said? We're no longer giving you a lot of aid. He did what Biden does. He brought it all the way down to $200 million at the time, okay? Biden, Carter, very similar. And it was shambles in the world. Carter, Biden, shambles in the world, similarity, case study. Watch what happened from there. Do you know from 1980 till today, U.S. has given Israel $3 to $4 billion per year. Okay, military aid, economical aid. It's in the hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't even think they've given any money, but anything in the last 15 years. You can go look it up for yourself and see where that stands. And again, let's stay on this because some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, but what's your point? We're still helping them out. Okay. Well, you want me to help you
America
out? If
helps
you
every
wake
single
up every
country out.
morning and you say death upon my country, why would I help you out? And by the way, who is US's number one enemy in the world that caused, COVID, and still hasn't been held accountable for? Do you know what that country's name is? Yes, it's called China. Do you know who gave Iran $300 to $400 billion for the next 25 years? China. So you want me to be allies and friendly to Iran, knowing they just signed $300 to $400 billion? And by the way, for those of you guys that like math and adjust it to inflation, what do you think $300 to $400 billion China has given to Iran right now is going to be in 76 years? 2, 3, 4 trillion dollars. Is that also what you're going to be saying?
Couple trillion.
So maybe you're Team China, because I'm not. I'm Team USA. I can continue on and on and on. I'm also not part of the camp that's sitting there saying Netanyahu didn't know that an attack was going to be taking place and CIA warned them. And I've interviewed the former director of Mossad, so there's not a lot of trust I have with them claiming to have the best intelligence, yet you get caught single-handedly, publicly, on October 7th. Come on now. Maybe you knew something was taking place. I don't know. I am purely asking questions. But what I would like to do with you, everybody watching this falls in one of three camps. One, you're part of the name-calling camp. Do your thing. It doesn't bother me. I'm 45 years old. I made it to the levels that I have. If my wife, my kids, my family, I get along with them, I'm good. I don't need to win everybody over. But I would like us to have a relationship together, me and you, whether you agree with me or not. Let me tell you why I think we should have a relationship together. If you live in America, you're Muslim, you're Christian, you're Seventh-day, you're Jewish, you're atheist, you're Scientologist. I don't care what you are. You ought to be America first, because this is where you're raised.
Satanist.
Because that's what I am. And by the way,
I don't want to be
whatever
friends with
religion
you,
you got,
so.
you know why I'm hoping that we can build a stronger relationship with Muslims? Because we may disagree on the prophet, maybe Muhammad, maybe Jesus, maybe Abraham, but we don't like what they're doing to our kids. That's where I come in. And I want us to talk. Debate religion, set it aside. You want to mess with our kids? I'm not okay with that. Number two, mess with my religion. You want to practice your faith? I do as well. I don't want you to shut it down when it's COVID because you're saying Christians can't go to work yet everybody else can go because it's non-essential. I don't want that. I want freedom of raising my kids to my values, your values, religion, enterprise, business, speech, whatever it may be, so we can do our part. If we're on the same page here, we need to fight for those same things. Two, I don't like the temperatures being too high right now. Man just set himself on fire in New York. What the hell is that all about? Do we want more of this? No. I want to lower the temperature. It doesn't mean you and I have to agree 100% of the time. Listen, I can talk to anybody and get along with anybody. I just talked to Suge Knight tonight. Guys call me from jail. I get along with billionaires. I get along with millionaires. I get along with a regular guy. I get along with sitting down and having conversations with Muslims on the podcast, Christians. It doesn't matter what you are, white, black, Asian. I don't care. I get along with everybody. I enjoy the conversation because I like debate. I like discourse. I know I can talk politics. I can talk sports. I can talk business. I can talk economy. And I'm not 100% expert on all of these things, but I have some experience where I want to talk about it. And my goal isn't to be right 100% of the time. Matter of fact, I like to talk to others that they give me a different argument. But this concept of where we are today, thinking this is a good thing, I don't think this is a good thing. I would like to find a way to lower the temperature. That's where I am at as a guy that was born in Iran, who witnessed what happened as a kid that went to Iran till 5th grade and wasn't happy about all the Magbat Magbat everybody. I didn't like that. It's too much hate. We need more love. We need to have our differences come together and sit down and say, what do we differ on? Following area? What do we unite on in the following areas? Let's light it up on this. I think Ben Shapiro is necessary. I think Tate is necessary. I think anybody out there that's voicing their opinion in a respectful manner is necessary. Having said that, I'm not going away. There's only one person that can fire me, is a man upstairs. If you watch this whole thing and you're able to still reason, please comment below and tear apart whatever argument you have. But for what it's worth, I appreciate you for watching this entire video. Thank you. God bless.
All right. Shout out to Patrick Bet David giving us that message, and yeah, hopefully we could bring more love and less hate, because Christ is not hate. Christ came to bring a sword to the world, of course, but Christ still came to give us love by dying on the cross for us. So understand that, and let's just be peaceful. Yes, stand against anything satanic, but also spread love. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.